Hi, my name is Jackie Hine. I'm a student at North Carolina Central University. I would like to interview you about your position as assistant director here. Um, how did you get into your start in this business?
Um, well, I think I probably was 14. I started working in an in-home facility first. We had first, second, and third shifts, so I did more of the second and the third shift, 14 to age of 18. Then I grew to the love of kids. I don't want any, so I spoil everyone's and send them home. You can ask all my parents that. But yeah, just the love of kids and to actually see what you do outside of the facility, what they take with them, what they learn with you. So I guess the love of kids.
Okay. What is your advice for someone who desires to work in a child care center?
My advice is to have plenty of patience. Patience is definitely the key. You never know what the child's experience when they go home. You don't know what their experience everyday life before they walk through the door. So a lot of patience is the biggest advice that I'll give anyone. Also, if you don't love kids, this is not the profession for you. I say that meaning you can have a bad day and come in with a kid and they just brighten up your world and the bad day goes out of the window. If you didn't love kids, that bad day wouldn't go out the window. So definitely patience and the love for kids.
Okay. What do you feel is the most important quality in a teacher here?
Most important quality, how can I say this? To get things done without being asked. For example, lesson plans are done in a timely manner. I shouldn't have to be on your back about getting it done. It should be in my office before I say it's due. Also, if you see something around the facility to get stuff done, for example, if paper's coming off the wall, it's our responsibility as the staff and the teachers to go ahead and just do it. Don't wait for, oh, that's not my class, I'm not going to do it. Technically, all these classrooms in the building is your class. So that's another thing I look to in a quality teacher. Also, your interaction with not other than parents, not with the kids, parents. That's very important because parents are entrusted their child with us 8 hours out the day, sometimes more. So the interaction we need to be on a family professional level. So they're our family, but on a professional level.
How important is it to you for your staff to work together?
Very important. Teamwork, dream work. The way that we work together says what we are as a brand. If we're not working together, how do we expect our parents to work with the kids? So teamwork is basically something I drive for. We do team building just so we can do such that our next team building experience is coming up. We have our 5 days of Christmas is coming up, so it gets us, to work together, to know what each other likes outside of the building. But again, that's that family professional level I'm talking about here.
What initiatives do you offer your staff to retain them?
We offer the Teach program, which is very important. I think you might be a part of Teach as well, where we actually pay a percentage to allow you to go and finish your education along with Durham County. They help cover some of the costs as well. We also have accidental insurance. So if you have a car accident or something and you can't get to work, you actually do a buyout. That's something else we offer. Of course, the vacations, the sick leave, maternity leave, discounted rates for staff children. Again, those team building. We actually just did a trip to the beach 2 weeks ago, so we have a lot of perks that we don't like to brag about.
Why do you feel that a good parent-teacher relationship is important?
That goes back to that professional family, the family professionalism. Again, they're trusting us with their kids 8 to 10 hours out the day. we should be able to give feedback on how their child's behaving, what could we do different, and then we work together because we're here for the main denominator, the child, the education of the child, the caring of the child. We nurture, they nurture. So again, that goes back to that family professionalism.
Okay. How important is it to involve the community in the center?
Very important. When dealing with some of the kids that we deal with, some of them come from a community that may not be so pleasant. Going out and giving back to other communities, it shows that we care. For example, giving a gallon of milk can go a long way. Giving bread can go a long way. But showing the children that we're giving it back to our community, we're like, oh, maybe I should look out for my community too. This is where I came from. So it's just another way to open eyes in our youth, because the youth is tomorrow. If we don't instill it now, it may not happen later. So,
what are some of the important professional organizations you would recommend joining?
Professional organizations, off the top of my head, I can't think of the names, but I know there is a business networking one. Again, I can't think of the names off the top of my head. Kind of caught me off guard there. Thank you, Jackie. But definitely any business organization that does not have a high cost would be ideal. High cost meaning the membership is not going to break your pockets to join, because the organizations, to me, should be a networking where it's allowing you to get your foot out there. Maybe in the near future you want to open up your own facility, or maybe in the near future you want to be an admin of a facility or a director of a facility. It's getting the doors open to meeting those people. So any business organization that offers that is something I would recommend.
Okay. What is the most important to you when it comes to taking care of your physical property? Like the building.
Personally, being the assistant director, I don't handle much of that, but I put in like requests. You want to make sure your building is not peeling paint, because that's lead problems. Make sure the mulch and everything is safe on the playground. But again, we have different people in different roles to take care of those. I'm just the one that'll come to me, and then I'll send it to the director. So we just have like a ladder of trees. So with the ladder of trees, you have your staff, you have the person who do outside landscaping, then the shift supervisors, then the assistant director, the director, and then the owner. So since I'm the assistant, I'm the in-between. The landscapers will report to me, and then I report to Big Boss. So it's very important, but I just don't see that half of it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
It does.
That's why I wanted to explain the tree.
I think of one off the top of my head. That's a question. So, if I was to choose to someday operate my own child care center, where would it be possible to go through some of the other child care centers to get good advice?
Something I would do if I was looking to open up my facility, and this is me, and this is how I would take it. I would take from those business organizations that I joined and meet certain mentors.
Okay.
And through those mentors, we would have built a relationship or a rapport that allow me to ask those questions for when I open up my future center. So, for example, you can come here because you have a rapport with us,
Right.
and ask us, okay, I'm interested in doing A, B, C. What would you recommend? And because you have that rapport, we would be willing to give it to you because we always want to see anybody that's with us win. Now, you couldn't go to like a KinderCare, a La
Right.
Boutique,
Right.
and say, "Hi, I'm Jackie Hines. I'm looking to start my own facility. What would you recommend?" Now, you might have a few people to say, "Okay, this A, B, and C," but then you'll have those pictures where, "Oh, who does she think she is coming to my business? What?
Mhm.
I don't. No, I can't help you."
Right.
And then that'll be a door slammed in your face. And with doors slammed in your face, it could be discouragement, but I take that as like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to put fire in. I'm about to come take all your kids." So it's just really who you build a rapport with. If you're not familiar with that childcare facility, if you're not familiar with the staff, it's something I wouldn't personally go in and ask for advice. I would just take my networking from people that I've met over the past and who I have a rapport with now. And then again, that comes with that family professionals.
Yep.
Because, say for instance, you do open your own facility and that family was here for you, but you went on to bigger and better. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to follow you bigger and better. They're going to have that much rapport with you. "Oh yeah, let's go where Miss Jackie's going." So that's kind of where it's a hit and a miss. But it's why it's always good to network. Networking. No matter, "Oh, can I get a card? Oh, you've done this for how long? Oh, can I get your card?"
Right. Right.
So that's just the way that networking comes in. And again, with those business organizations that I don't know why I can't think of the name right now, but they're out there. That's what the networking is for.
Last question. I've heard that sometimes daycares, like when they're booked too far ahead, will suggest
Other facilities.
other facilities.
That is correct. That's correct. Because we have rapports with other facilities. We know about other facilities. I'm not going to say, "Oh, it's a full house. I'm going to put you on the waiting list," and never call you back. I'm going to say, "Oh, it's a full house. It's a waiting list." But I do have a suggestion. A colleague of mine has a daycare, blase. She might can help you out. You're not going to fall in love with it like you did me, though, but it'll hold you over until I give you a call.
Right.
I'll just make sure I always put that out there. And then down the line, if a spot comes available, they're still on my waiting list. All you do is give a call. "Hey, was wondering, you still looking for childcare? Yes or no?"
Well, thank you for your interview.
No problem. Thank
and
you.
I have enjoyed volunteering my service hours here.
We appreciate it. It's been great. And you build that professional rapport with our families.
Thank you. I have enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.